barricade struck it. I gave the signal and we began to withdraw.
They're pulling back, boys.
To continue
Passenger,
to fight would mean to hunt them down in the pines and the palmetto. We sent our message, and we'd only lost a few ourselves.
Give me every other man with the pioneer.
Many of my warriors wanted to go back and finish the job. It was with difficulty that I held them back. So we drew a ways back and sat up on a hill and watched the soldiers gather their wounded. But as we continued to watch, they began to sow trees, and they were building a pen, a box, and they were going to get in it. So now we know all we had to do was wait, and then we'd all gather, and then we would be able to return.
Passenger, set them up right there. Let's get it wide.
Ready for cannon fire again, we hope it works. So without the cannon,
All right, boys, let's get on this pioneer.
captain's calling out orders to get those felled logs to build a barricade, a little fort for protection. The Seminoles seemed to be withdrawn. But Gardner and Passenger thought they'd be back, so we built that barricade.
Come on, boys. Those not with the pioneers.
We weren't through yet. We were trained to fight. We were trying to protect ourselves.
Come on, let's give
We
me
were
one
doing
man
it.
on this. Let's go. First platoon, reform the right flank on me. That's the line. Take cover where you can. Keep your eyes open. They're still out there. They may be coming back. Give me 2 more men. Come on, boys. Got these trees cut. Now let's move them. Right here, sir. Wide. Where do you want the next line? That's it, boys. Bring it over here. Send it over here. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's get the wounded in the barricade. Bring them to the rear.
Captain gave the order. Move the wounded to the barricade.
Let's use this as a headlock. Let's get this over here on the top.
There are others that are waiting, watching careful, watching the palmetto and the pine. We figured they'd come back. We had time, we had precious time to make that barricade as strong and as high as we could.
We need stabilizer. There we go. Let me get a couple more pioneers back here. Get the wounded in the barricade.
Maybe, just maybe this time will be different. Oh, glory.
Not like I haven't done it probably hundreds of times too.
Maybe it will
Come
be
on,
different.
lads. Doctor!
Bring the wounded to the barricade!
Get the wounded to the rear! Bring that one over here. Yes. Look at 3 men up here! on, lads. One more big one here. He's up there. All right, get the wounded taken care of. Your eyes open. Let's get some men.
We watched
One
from
more.
afar.
Let's
The
solidify
soldiers
the
looked
front
like
of this,
ants.
then go on.
Building their own casket. Seemed as though their cannon was down. So we began to move back. I made the signal to our warriors to return and to finish this.
We heard some war cries in the distance. Captain, give me orders. Pull back and start firing it.
Without their cannon, they were defenseless. We will move in. Pick them off one by one.
One by one.
Their uniforms made them easy targets. So we can see their chests clearly.
We were running out of ammunition. Well, just told us to go through the cartridge boxes of the fall, take what they could, take it for themselves and reserve it. The fight was sure to come closer.
As the battle raged on, there were pretty low ammunition we could see. And their guns began to misfire. Many of the officers
Got hit.
they're yelling at their soldiers, trying to get them to continue to fight.
That's it, man. Keep it up.
The captain's wounded.
Watch that flank. They're coming up quick. Bring everybody to the air. Everybody to the air.
Captain's calling for us to fall back.
They're coming in.
Get the protection of the breastworks. Over.
Get the captain in the back.
Gardner shot again and he's down. Oh Lord, he's down.
I'm the last officer left. Let's do the best we can, boys.
Lieutenant Messenger said he's the last officer left. Do your best, boys. Do your best. Oh.
Fall back. Fall back.
Less than a half dozen keep it firing.
Fall back to the barricade. Now.
We continue to fire. There's only a few left.
Officers are all gone.
Only 2 or 3 men remain.
Every man is down. Every man. The last shot has been fired by the soldiers.
We began to move in. We rummaged, looking for swords, ammunition. As we looked in their cartridge boxes, there was no ammunition left.
A few of us who were left alive, just barely.
There's a few warriors left. These soldiers would not live. My cousin, a brave warrior, he leaned over one of these soldiers and he leapt up and he smashed him in the head, spilling his brains. We made no further injury to the fallen soldiers. So we began our way back into the great swamp. There, we celebrated into the night. The breath maker. He smiled upon us today. And now, we let the white men know that we were not dogs to be beaten, but we were men, and we would fight till the last drop of our blood has soiled this land. We won this battle, but this